Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK, with the Realist Podcast. On the Realist Podcast, we talk about how to make a dollar, how to keep a dollar, and we touch on hot topics. We're launching my Patreon with my whole real estate portfolio, and you're also going to get the podcast before it goes out on all the platforms. You can find me on Instagram at Real Estate Guru PK. You can find me on YouTube at Real Estate Guru PK. And you can find my podcast on Instagram, The Realist Podcast. All right, we got a special guest. Got my man Bam.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
CEO.
Yes, sir.
Like I was saying, every time we have you, man, you go viral. You did like 300,000 the first podcast, and the second podcast you did like 700,000, and every video just did like at least 300,000.
Wow,
For sure.
that's amazing.
So what about you? And then like you don't even have that many. How many followers you got? Like what you at that? You got 100,000 now, right? Plus now, but back then you had like what 50? 60?
Yeah, I had like 50.
Okay.
Did that video get you a bunch of followers, or you just?
Yeah, the video definitely gave me a lot of like attention and traction for sure. That'd be the whole point for real, because you really just want attention, and like you gotta know what they want. So I already know exactly like the answers that they want, like what they seeking. Cause like before I knew about credit or information, I already knew the questions I wanted to know. So it's like I already know what to say. I already know what they want to hear. They always want like little gems, little hacks that, so it's like I'm gonna say that because it's not gonna hurt, and that's just gonna bring more attention, because credit really it's like a specific game, to the point where it's like people will love the information but they're not willing to do it. So they are like that you said that, but they be like, man, I just want you to do it. So it's like the information that I give out really doesn't affect my business, because at the end of the day, they still gonna want to come to me to do it for me, or for me to do it for them, pretty much.
Because they hear it, but they typically don't execute.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people don't execute on it because like people scared to start. They scared to start stuff. Absolutely. Like that's like the hardest thing to ever do is like starting. So it's like you telling somebody to do something, they like, well, it may not work, or I don't know. So it's like starting always going to be the hardest thing. So they rather just want an expert to do it regardless.
Absolutely.
When did you feel like you outgrew Philadelphia?
I feel like I outgrew Philadelphia probably my first 6 months in business is probably was like when I did it, because like growing up in Philly, a lot of people is like they think to survive. Like they don't think to like really live. So like everything you do is you trying to survive. So it's like me growing up and like living every day, I had to learn how to like survive. Now it's like I had a business, and like I switched my mindset. And it's like once I switched my mindset, I started like really realizing like the stuff that I normally do, or like the way that I normally think, is not the right way. So that's when I was like, damn, everybody else still think like this. So it's like I can't stay here if everyone still think like that. No matter what you have, like they don't want nobody to be the top person. So anybody that's like at the top level, they want to take them down. So I don't like that.
And what triggered that mindset shift for you?
What triggered the mindset for me was like really just like seeing my mom. Cause I was a good football player at first, like starting out, I was good at football, and that was like the first thing I would really say, like I never really noticed like what I wanted to do, but growing up, you seeing people, my brothers playing football, so like that was like my first love, just playing football, building character, because my father been incarcerated since I was 5, so it's like I really never had no father figure, so like playing football, like them teaching me certain discipline and a lot of stuff, like that kind of like helped me, and then like after that, it was like I didn't know like what to do. So like that time frame of like not going to school and then being by myself is like that loneliness really like made me figure like a lot of stuff out. Like what do I like to do? I really figured out a lot about myself when I was at my lowest, because it's like I got out of a relationship. I lost my, I don't play football no more. It just was like a lot going on. It was like, damn, I had to really sit back and think like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Pretty much. So that is really just like that loneliness, like once you get to like that bottom, and then when you like seeing my mom just like looking at me like, yeah, he can't get it together. So that was like my time. Like, oh no, I can't keep doing that, and I just like switched like quick too.
Nice.
What was your first introduction to credit?
Uh, my first introduction into credit was pretty much like on YouTube for real. Cause like at that time I was just trying to do like something to make me some money. So like I was looking at vending machines, like I was just watching podcasts for real. That's what I was doing. I was watching podcasts and just like clicking on everything, just like okay, cool. Then I stumbled across somebody talking about like car rentals with credit, and he was talking about how he was able to get car rentals with no money down using his credit. So I'm just like, okay, like what are you talking about? So that's when I started like watching all his videos, and then like after that video, he kept talking about credit, and then it's like he living a lifestyle that like everybody want to live. He got the chain, he got the car, he got the whole like package what I really want to do. So it's like I don't really care about the credit. I just want to do what he doing pretty much. And then that's when credit like fall into place for me for real the first
So
time.
did you use yourself like as the first guinea pig, like for your system to see if it actually worked? Like, you know, like
I did inquiries. Like I removed inquiries on my credit report, but I never had nothing bad because I was like, you know, like when I started credit, I was 20 years old. So like all I had was student loans on my credit report.
got it.
So it was like I ain't had nothing on there. So I just removed the inquiries. That was quick, and then I removed my mom inquiries. And then that's when I was like, oh yeah, I'm really getting good at it for real. And then that's when I removed probably like I started doing like my brothers and my sisters. I started fixing their credit.
Okay.
And that's how like it started building up after that, pretty much.
Perfect.
So how could someone remove some inquiries?
The best way to remove like for right now, because it's definitely getting hard because like a lot of people is getting attracted to like credit. So like they cracking down on like a lot of systems and everything. So like TransUnion is definitely hard to get removed, like to remove from your credit report. But as far as like Experian and Equifax is really easy. So like the first step that I always tell people to do is, you know, you call the fraud department, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. You tell them, hey, I was already speaking to the fraud department. I'm looking to just get these inquiries removed. Can you switch me back over there? So they'll switch you back to the fraud department. And then this the hack that I like to tell people is like, tell them that you was already getting the inquiries removed, but you know they had got disconnected. So like now they like, okay, he was already on the phone. He was already trying to get the inquiries removed. He just got disconnected. So he's trying to finish the process. So I normally do that to a lot of, like I always tell people to do it and they literally get like 100% success rate.
Wow.
But if it don't work, I always tell them to call back again because you would just get a new representative and that person is going to literally get it removed. A lot of people, they fail at like understanding like they control their credit report. So it's like when you're on the phone with them, and just like somebody stole $100 from you, you supposed to do that same way, just like how you call in the credit bureaus to get that removed from your credit report. Just like how you just bought something from this place and you know you did it and you disputed it, you do the same thing that you do to get the inquiries removed on your credit report. And that's literally how you do it. It's super easy and it's super simple. You just gotta like have control, just like how you be calling them like, no, I didn't do this, no, I didn't do that. It's the same thing. You just let them know, hey, I was already in the process, I didn't do this. They check my credit report without my consent. I don't know anything. They have no signature. I need this removed from my credit report immediately before I start taking legal action. Okay. And they get it off.
Now, are you targeting people who are looking to just fix and repair their credit? What about like how you just said you didn't have nothing on your credit? What about the individuals that are looking that have good credit but don't know what to do with their credit?
Yeah, so I give people like different options because I like to tell people like there's multiple ways I like to tell people to like invest into themselves as far as like structuring a profile. Okay. So like I normally like help people build their credit, you know, from scratch, and do it the correct way. Because a lot of people, they don't know how to really build their credit report the correct way. They don't even know how to read their credit report. Right. They don't know what's a positive. They don't know what's a negative. They just don't understand like what's on their report. So I pretty much really like break down to them on like what exactly they need to do, the best process. What are you trying to get approved for? Okay, you're trying to get high limit credit cards. Okay, this is what you need to do. You need to structure it like this, and you need to add this, and then that's how you can put yourself in a good position. Okay. And by teaching people that, they literally get it done, and now they're able to get that new car, new home, and get high limit credit cards.
Perfect.
But yeah, that's really like the best way. A lot of people I feel like in the credit space right now, they like it's getting strict.
Mm.
So like you gotta be real like strategic on like what you're doing. You know, like normally like a lot of people would have like a $500 credit card and
Right.
then they can bounce up and get a $25,000 credit card.
Mhm.
But now it don't work like that no more. You gotta really show like you gotta really do it the right way. So that's why like I always tell people to get, you know, as far as like a credit card, I tell them instead of going, if you going to get a secure credit card, put at least 2,000 on there, or
Okay.
put as much as you can on there, because if you're not, you're going to put $300 on there, $500. There's no
Right.
point of even doing that,
Mhm.
because credit is comparable credit.
Mhm.
So they looking, okay, you have a $500 limit. All right, boom, we're going to give you a $2,000 limit.
Mhm.
Right? That's just how it works majority of the time.
Right.
But if you coming in the game with already a $2,500 limit,
Mhm.
is easier, because that's the data points and that's what the banks want. They want at least a $2,500 limit on your credit report in order for you to even get a high limit credit card.
Mm.
So I always tell people to go Kickoff, because Kickoff can put, if you pay $20 a month, it put 2,000 on 2,500 on your report. If you pay $30 a month, it put 3,500 on your report. Would you rather have a $500 credit limit or a $3,500 credit limit?
Right.
So that's why I always try to tell people. They keep telling people to go the secure credit card route. Stop doing that. That's like not the way to go. Not no more.
Okay.
I don't like that.
So how do you stay up on your practices? Is it trial and error based off of like the clients you're serving?
Trial and error and seeking information all the time.
Okay.
Like never think like, never stop investing into yourself. I feel like a lot of people, they think they know it all.
Right.
You know, you get to a certain point and you just focus on systems. You focus on, you know, trying to build the business, but you're not focusing on the information that you need to receive in the business. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, you know, they try to focus on getting this system done, getting this system, getting this website, getting this, but it's like it's people that make millions of dollars and they stuff is so basic. The information, you know, understanding how to attract the clients and, you know, understanding like how to really scale it correctly is what's going to really like put yourself to the next level. So like really it's just like always being a student of the game for me is really like always investing into people. Like I literally just invested in somebody mentorship probably yesterday.
Wow.
And I literally just was like, yo, I'm about to like go crazy now just by spending that money and knowing like that's like literally the major problem. People like they start making money and they forget they forget about what they used to do when they first started.
Yeah.
You know, you got to remember what you used to do when you first started, because if you keep that same attitude, you're going to scale. Like the same way how you just did from 0 to 10,000 a month, you need to keep that same energy on how you was able to scale that and always become a student, always learning. And that's how you're really going to get to the next level. That's why I always go viral, because I always seek new information. So that's pretty much how I go.
Okay. Do you think like people doing credit is like the industry is starting to get oversaturated?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's oversaturated. I definitely no. I don't think so, because no matter what, a lot of people always going to have incorrect information on their credit report.
Right.
Like everyone messed their credit up.
Right.
I messed my credit up. I got into the game, had good credit, doing car rentals, auto loans messing up, boom, messed my credit up.
Yeah.
Had to repair it. All the credit gurus, they all messed their credit up and they got it back. So like everyone always come and be like, hey, I had good credit and I missed this. Can I get it fixed? Like it's just certain situations where it's just like people make certain mistakes. So everyone always make mistakes, definitely in the credit field.
Yep. So they're going to always need that service pretty much.
Yeah, that's why I always tell people like it's always something this is a business to always get in, because not even like, okay, now you in the credit repair space. Okay, now you need to, you know, help people build their credit, right? That's why you have authorized users. Right. So now you're able to offer now you have another source of income in the business, right? Then you got affiliate programs, affiliate links, to where is now, you know, people that's signing up for, you know, Identity IQ to check their credit score. Now you're getting paid $10 to $20 a month right? So all that adds up, and then after that, the people that people that have a business. Now you connecting people that got a car rental business, people that got a real estate business portfolio or any of that. Now they need capital, so now you offering funding for them. So like now you can get out the credit repair game and do funding.
Right.
So like at the end of the day, some people gonna want funding, but they can't qualify. So guess what? Now they got to pay for the information to qualify.
Right.
So it's like at the end of the day, a lot of people, it's gonna be new people always looking to scale. So I don't feel like credit is definitely it's not oversaturated for sure.
Love that breakdown.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you would co-sign for?
As far as in the credit space,
Yeah.
credit space for sure. I definitely will co-sign to corporate landlord. That's one person I just invested into yesterday. Definitely Miss Turner for sure.
Look how she looks.
I think he meant like, would you co-sign like a car for somebody?
Oh, would I co-sign a car?
Oh.
Hell no.
He said,
I think somebody in the credit space. Oh no.
He said he gonna help you get your credit, so you don't need co-signer.
I would never co-sign. No, I'm not co-signing nothing. That's why people make mistakes.
What about your kids? You would co-sign for your kids?
He gonna fix their credit.
No,
They gonna have good
I ain't
credit.
co-signing
Set
on.
him up.
Okay.
I would never co-sign. Never.
What about your wife?
No.
She don't stand a chance.
No.
He said,
Listen, I
might feel different tomorrow.
Okay.
I set you up. I'll put you in a good position.
I'll give you some tips.
I'll put you in a good position. I'll open up that LLC. I set you up, get you the business fund. I'll let you take the risk on your own. And if you mess it up, come back to me.
Okay.
I'll fix it back up for you again. But no, I
So
ain't.
you ain't tearing my name up.
Okay.
Have you seen a situation where you was fixing somebody's credit and they co-sign for somebody and you was like, why'd you co-sign for the person?
All the time. All the time. I don't understand why people co-sign. I feel like it's a peer pressure, or it's like that love that you got for that person. You just
Don't
be
wanna
like,
tell 'em no.
you be like, man, I feel like an idiot if I say no. Like, so sometimes, growing up as a kid, that's what the moms used to do. They put everything in there. By the time he turned 18, he got 5 collections on his report. So
you see that all the time.
My mom did that to me.
Oh.
Well, my mom, not me. My mom did that to like my brothers and sisters. So I already seen it
That was
growing
the thing
up.
to do back in the
They
day.
put the cable bill in there.
We Energy,
phone bill.
They put everything. Phone bill, cable bill. I didn't see it. It was crazy. That was a crazy time.
I heard of this story of guy who that happened to. He didn't find out until he went to go try to get a loan out for a house.
Yeah.
And he was so pissed in front of his wife, and his mom was there. He was like, "Mom, why would you not tell me you did this to me?" Yeah.
And then the mom, she was justifying it.
Yeah. She was like, "I had to. I was working 2 jobs."
Man, the girlfriend was mad.
She was.
She was like, "Man, the mom was like, this ain't none of your business. Like, you need
He was
to get out. You need to get out of my business."
Yeah.
He was trying to keep his emotions under because it was his mom, but you could tell he was
upset.
mad as hell.
No, they can't touch that information. They
Have you ever
can't
been
touch that.
asked?
Yeah, for sure. Someone asked me one time, but I don't see when people ask me crazy questions, like you don't even get a response.
I was gonna say, what was the response?
You
It
don't
was
get-
silence.
You don't get
No
a response.
response is the response, right?
You don't get no response from me.
You
I'm
left
very
him on
blunt.
red? Left him on red.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I don't, cause it's like when people playing with my peace and they
Yeah.
like I don't like that. So it's like I just leave you on red. Like you,
That is kind of a wild thing to ask
Yeah.
to co-sign.
what they be asking me? People be asking crazy questions. I don't know what be going on. They be thinking like I'm like,
You think they testing you, or you think that's a real
yeah.
question?
I feel like people try to test me, but then after a while they know like, oh, he don't play that
Right. Yeah.
for real.
Because they think they sometimes test you to see how far they can go with it.
People will really test you out here.
I know somebody asked me, and
They
I
will.
never talked to them again since then. That was
Yeah.
the last time.
I don't see
Like,
me.
I wish I would.
One thing I don't do. I don't like when people like ask me for money.
Mm.
Like I don't like when people.
Women too.
That's for sure. No.
For sure.
Nah.
What about your girlfriend?
I don't like. It's like
No reason for her to ask.
it's no reason
don't
for her to
ask.
ask. Like I was just, my last relationship, she ain't even never had to ask me. Or like if somebody really like you or they really love you, they like you don't gotta ask.
For nothing.
Did you offer?
I never really offered. I just took care. I took care of whatever.
What needed
Like
to be
You just
taken
paid
care
the
of.
bill.
yeah, I just paid the bill.
Okay.
You know, I never really gave no money, but like
You
I
have a
mean,
business.
if you got a business, so yeah, she had a business. So it was one time I did pay like for her restock. So
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
I paid for that. But like you know, I do the stuff that I need to do.
Okay.
But we ain't about to just be.
He ain't splurging.
Yeah, I ain't one of them.
Okay. Okay.
I came from like
Send me $500
saving
for lunch.
everything, like being cheap. So it's like it'd be hard. Like no matter how much money I get, it'd be hard for me to just like splurge.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
cause I
telling you.
I
Yeah,
grew up from
yeah.
just like, oh no, you gotta tuck this, you gotta tuck
Hello?
that, you got. So it just be like,
Yeah.
oh no, I tuck everything. Like I don't know how. So, like I go to the store and I be like, $2,000, but I got the
Yeah.
money.
For
Thank
real.
you.
I got the money, but it just be like,
Like that's too much.
Be like, out.
Yeah.
it's crazy because it was like when I was broke, I used to spend that.
Right.
Now I got money, I don't. It'd be like, it's
It's
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's
Yeah.
I
weird
can relate to
sometimes.
that.
Yeah.
I can relate to
I don't understand that. I'd be like, yo, when I was broke, I used to, cause it's like people used to do that for like attention, to be like to be the cool guy, to
Of
be the
course.
cool, like.
Yeah.
But it's like now you'd be like, I don't care. Once you start getting money, your mindset change. You'd be like, I
Yes.
don't care if nobody rock what I want. I wear what I wear. So it's like at the end of the day, you gonna like me, you
Or you
don't.
don't.
Mhm.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, I ain't doing no splurging.
What's the most expensive purchase you made?
Probably like on a trip.
Oh,
A
okay.
trip?
How much you
Yeah.
spent?
Probably like 10.
Where'd you go?
Okay.
I was in Jamaica.
Oh wow.
But I was
love
just like
Jamaica.
You
going
was having
crazy.
fun.
Wow.
Some
had a
little,
suite of-
some girl.
Okay.
It was
Oh.
just a little girl.
A little razzle
Little
dazzle.
It was a little vibe. I was going after my little heartbreak, so I was just going
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got heartbroken for real?
What? I got my heart
Recently?
broken twice.
Recently?
What?
How old are you?
23.
Oh.
Oh.
Baby.
Oh yeah, that's dead now. I ain't
He said,
never
"I'm done."
I ain't never get my heart broken again
That's
though.
that fresh heartbreak.
What?
No. I had real relationships though. I had one I was 5 years in.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 5. I like relationships.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I like relationships, but it's like I don't like chasing.
Yeah.
I don't like chasing girls. So it's like I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like I gotta do all this and do this extra stuff to try to get you, I'm cool.
Mm.
You gonna have to. I'ma just get lit and you just gonna come around.
Wow.
So just being nosy, you don't have to answer.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with your last relationship? Like, why did that end?
It really just was like on some like she cheated.
How long were y'all? She cheated.
How did you find out?
She cheated?
How did I find out? How did I find out?
Did you go through her phone?
Not
called.
really.
You followed her. He followed her.
No, not really. This what happened. No, it's crazy because I'm not even one of those type.
They are.
I'm not even one of those type of people. I was gonna let it come to me to the point. It was like I had like I was thinking of it like, damn, she probably doing this. But it's like as you waking up, you getting to it. As soon as you wake up, it's like you kind of like don't even want to argue, don't even want to look for it. You just gonna be like, listen, it's gonna come to me regardless.
It always
Like
does.
I think you doing it,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna overstep. So this is my first time moving to Houston. Like I'm just trying to like fill it out. I'm like, man, she probably don't like it. The way girls act in Philly probably different from Houston. So it's like I kind of gotta really like wait it out, really read her and see how it go. So I'm just like letting it slide majority of the time. But man, she ended up cheating bad. Like,
Did you
But
ever
how-
cheat? Did you ever cheat? Did she cheat back?
No, she didn't cheat. I cheat.
You were cheating.
I cheat. No, I really wasn't.
you
I wasn't even doing nothing though. That's the crazy thing. I was chilling.
What's not really doing nothing?
Like, all right, so boom. When I first, I wasn't talking to nobody. I wasn't dealing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But like, literally, like, soon as I started like thinking she was doing something, I started giving girls attention. So like
Just
that's
the thought made
The
you.
thought. That's a man.
no
Yeah.
for sure. But
Respectfully.
because like you, all right. So as a man, me, I already know when you cheating because that's what I do.
You could feel it.
Because
You got
we do
intuition.
it. So it's
Oh,
like
okay,
we
I
do
know.
it. We know you. We reading up on the habits that you do when you cheat. Like I know you cheating now. Like you can't fool me. I do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you doing like this, you moving like that. It's like I know what you doing. For real. So it's like you can't kind of like trick me. After a while, it's like I know you doing it, but I can't like I can't 100% stamp it. But like,
But it comes out. It always comes.
you gonna make a mistake. You can't do that without no mistake. You can't cheat without no mistake.
Yeah.
So wait. So
At
how
some
did you
point, it's
find
gonna
out?
come out.
I found out, it was like 2 situations though. Like it be times where it's like, all right, she'll go out and like I'd be like, it was one time she went out and like she ain't never come back to the crib.
Oh wow.
way.
She bold.
Yeah, very.
That's
So-
bold.
How old
That's-
was she? How old was she?
She like 25.
Oh,
So
so
it's,
she's older than
she in her
you.
prime.
yeah, she
That's
was
that
older than me.
ruthless age.
Oh.
That ruthless phase.
Yeah, but I'm coming from like,
Was she living with you or something?
yeah, she was living with me.
Oh, dang, and she didn't
I
come
mean,
home.
excuse my language.
Yeah, I'm
We mad
drunk.
for you.
She like, I'm drunk. I was drunk. Da 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 da. She black out, but it's like she one of those types though.
Okay.
Like it's times where we go out and like she'll be doing too much. Like she'll really be blacking out. I'm like, bro, like cool out. Like what are you doing? And it's times like she'll just be slick out the mouth sometimes, and it just be like when she drunk though. So it's like I kind of like those certain like
Yeah.
situations. I could believe it though,
Yeah.
because it's like you is that type
Type.
to black out, be drunk, and
Yeah.
do all that. So it's like
She knew what to say to kind of line it up with her habits. Like,
Of course.
exactly. She knew how to really do it to make it like seem like it was something.
Acceptable.
Exactly. So it's like I was like, yeah, I ain't all right, cool. For real. But then I caught her doing that. Then like that was during that time, like she'd probably catch me doing something, but it was nothing crazy. It was just like entertaining girls.
what's entertaining?
Like a girl would DM me. She caught me sending a girl picture to the group chat.
What kind of picture?
It was just a regular picture though. It was like
She said, "What kind
like
of picture?"
like boys got group chats.
Okay.
You
Those
feel
boy
me?
group chats
And we
are-
and probably we probably just send girls like in the chat, just like
Okay.
damn, she look good
Okay,
or
I know
she
what
look
you're
cute,
talking
she
about.
good.
Okay.
It was just one of
I've
those
seen
type
it before.
pictures for real.
I had a
Like
friend
Like, do
who
you
was
know
upset
her?
about that, about her
Being in the group chat.
husband sending pictures
Pictures.
of women,
in
half
the group
naked.
chat.
But they're like IG models, I will say, right?
Okay.
IG
We
models.
just sending them in. Like we ain't
But
like yo, I
I
got
didn't
her.
know
Da,
that
da,
was
da,
a
da.
thing that men actually do.
They do
So,
that.
Yeah, we just send them in a group chat. It's just like if my
Right.
man a free
So it wasn't
agent.
like a personal
Huh?
DM.
I'm pretty
So-
sure I
Oh.
was in some group
Yeah.
chats.
So you
People
never like
being-
actually. So while y'all were together, you never like took nobody out on no date, had any type of close relations
Nah,
physically with
I was
them or
being.
nothing?
After that, I started messing with my first ex.
Okay, so you went back to the first love.
Yeah, like when I, cause this is when I used to go back to Philly. So I used to come from Houston to Philly.
And that's
And then
what
like
you do.
I go to
Yeah,
Philly
he
and
went
I'd be
to
like, oh yeah,
Philly.
you want to play? All right, boom. I'm also because it would be like, boom. She would do that. It was one time she was out, boom, and she came in late, like 6 a.m.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm like-
I'm over here flabbergasted.
I'm like, why you even?
Gas.
It'd be like, why you even outside?
Right.
And then coming back at 6.
That's why I'm saying, like, you ain't even really let me know that you was even going outside, and then you went outside. Then you calling my phone at 6 a.m. telling me to open the door.
And
That's
she had to
wild.
ask to open the door.
Yeah, because
She
I gotta let like the
bold.
concierge open and all that through. So it's like I gotta
That's
do it from my phone.
Yeah.
So I had to do everything from my phone. We'll call on my phone at 6 a.m. What? You're not playing with me.
So would you consider yourself a one woman man? Like or you were trying that, but now that you've had these heartbreaks, you're
Yeah.
not entertaining
Yeah,
those?
I wouldn't say. Yeah, I wouldn't. I feel like it's possible for me to be a one woman man because like at the end of the, I don't know, because time would tell.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know. I'm just being real as like somebody from, I feel like you just gotta grow up
Yeah.
at the end of the I feel like that's when you start growing up and you at that certain age, that's when you kind of really like be like, no, I'm not on that no more. But you may slip up probably like one time.
You 23.
You got a lot of time.
But you said you was in a relationship for 5 years, so that's why I was asking. Because if you was with 5 years and you was saying you really wasn't.
No, for sure. I like to be in a
hard
relationship
okay.
because it's like, all right, I can focus, I can get to my point without no distractions.
Absolutely.
Because like when you like focus and you getting money and you doing a lot of stuff, your way you're thinking can be affected by females.
Absolutely. When you're
as a
juggling
man,
multiple females.
especially.
Yeah.
And then it's like, think about it. Like some people only do stuff based off of what girls think is cool.
Yeah.
So like now you're not promoting your business because you think the girls don't think it's cool. Now you're not locking in with yourself because they don't think it's cool. But so it's like when you together in your relationship, it's like fuck. Well, I don't care about them. So now you just locked in for real. You wake up, boom. You don't got fish for no girl to have sex with. You just locking in. So it's like
house.
Right.
You can feel me. Whenever you stressed out, you can do whatever you want. So that's how I look at it.
So you feel like marriage is for you?
I don't feel like this world is ready for marriage. I don't think I would say I will, but like I don't think they ready. I feel like the internet is affecting a lot of stuff because it's like you can see you got options.
Absolutely.
So what I'm saying is like it's always going like people know like there was always a better man.
Yep.
But like you can really like see your like the person that you always visioned yourself with. Like, damn, I always wanted my man to look like this, be built like this, this. He right here. And then you may see 30 of them like that. Yeah. Hell no. Nah.
But don't you think it's just that's like a fantasy? Because it's not
facade.
really. Yeah, it's a facade. It's not actually a good option. It just looks good.
Yeah, but then by the time that time happens, it'd be too late. They be expired.
Yeah.
Not to say it like that, but they be expired. It'd be too late. It's like, why you 35 trying to cuff me now? Like, you 2 kids, you 35, you trying to cuff me now, you trying to settle me down. No, it don't work like that.
Did you date a woman that got kids?
No.
Why not?
I need my own.
Yeah.
I need my own. I don't want this little boy coming walking in here with a slick mouth. I'll whip his little behind.
You ain't my daddy.
No, I can't. And then it's like, I don't know. I just no. I can't do that.
You need
I don't
your
know.
own family.
So since we're on the topic of cheating, and things like that, do you guys feel like it's different? It's more acceptable for men to cheat than women? Like,
sure.
you know.
For sure.
Yeah, no,
sure.
but is it right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mean, it's not right, but it's like, why y'all being delusional of what we are? Yeah. Like, we cheaters.
What's delusional?
We cheaters. Like, that's what we do.
Like men don't cheat.
I feel like a man cheating is more accepted than a woman cheating. And in reality, women forgive more than men. A man can't handle a woman cheating.
Black men.
No, but y'all can't do what we can do.
That's true.
Y'all can't do what we can do. We get a lot of girls, we get praise. Y'all get a lot of niggas, y'all don't get praise for that.
And then men can have multiple women and not care for none of them. They could be sleeping with multiple women and don't care about not one of them.
For sure.
But women
have an emotional attachment.
It's harder to do that, I think, in general.
Exactly. That's why. Yeah, that's
not for everybody,
like,
though. Not for every man.
Treat themselves as being more sacred. You know.
Exactly. Y'all are like.
I do feel like that. I think
the holy.
Some women feel like it's okay, but you know, others like myself, I don't want to be with multiple men. I don't want to have that stigma or, you know, that history on my back.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
to me, I just feel like it's a little degrading. You know what I mean? Like, it shows how much you actually respect yourself.
No,
for
sure.
Do you believe in polygamy?
I don't even know what that means.
When you have multiple wives or multiple partners.
Yeah. I feel like, and we was back in time, like, wow, that's how it went.
So why is it that a man cannot take a woman cheating when they cheat? Let's say a man cheated on his woman multiple times. She cheat or look like she about to cheat one time and they can't take it.
Because y'all are literally, like, you are my, like, safe haven. Like you are like to be kept untouchable. No matter what happens, you are the most. Y'all are untouchable. That's how y'all are like seemed of. So like when we planning to get y'all, that is like the greatest like accomplishment because men like to chase. So if he's chasing to get you and he got you, that's like what? So y'all are made to be.
So
when you cheat then, or when the guy cheats, isn't he then cheating? Like they be in relationships. Some of these girls be in relationships and stuff like that too.
But like men don't. It's like men don't want to cheat. Like that's the thing. The men don't want to cheat, but we do. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like we gotta kind of like stop being like delusional of who we are. Like,
what about
what you doing?
It's just the truth. That's just like it just matter about the discipline that you are as a person, you know. But every man have that in them. You know what I'm saying? Like every man can be tricked into like, damn, like it's just like people we look at females just differently. Like it's just like what the hell? Like I don't know.
I mean, I know there's like a lot of temptation for men, but what about morals? Like, does that not matter?
That's not a moral for us.
Is it not? Is it not, Mario?
Black men don't cheat, man.
He said black.
That's not a moral. That's like that's not a like because like you gotta
but it's
understand.
like, do you respect yourself? Like, why do you give? Even though I feel like it's only acceptable to other men. Like you're it's more of a flex to other men that you sleep with women. But for a woman, it's like you just out here laying pipe everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not even that it is it's not even that we look at it as it's all right. So one part can be a point of view can be a flex, but then another part is just like a drug. Like it's
like a sexual addiction.
It's just a drug.
Yeah, a sexual addiction.
Yes, like that's
not
but it's
moral.
just we don't look at it like it's like that's like a huge like we just like attracted like it's just a wow like and then like after a while we be like man I'm not even worried about her like it's not even that's just
is
how
it the chase of trying to conquer like the chase of trying to conquer a new woman?
It's just that like it's just looking at beautiful women like just beautiful woman is just like you gotta look at it. Men, we always want something different. We get a car, we want a different car. We want this, we want another shirt. We get these shoes, we want another shoes. Y'all
always feel like it's something better. Like y'all missing out.
Exactly.
Like y'all have to keep up and
exactly. So that we always want something new, no matter what it is. Y'all, I'm cool with my car, my Toyota Camry, and you feel me? I'll be cool with that. Y'all fine. Y'all feel good y'all great. Us, we like
y'all
no.
like y'all are never satisfied.
We never satisfied.
Makes me sick.
We never satisfied. I don't think we never satisfied. But you see it because everyone just want like we never sit down and be like, bro, appreciate where you at. Like I get those talks a lot. Like, bro, appreciate
because a man can have a great woman. I mean, she's doing nothing wrong, great woman, and the need to have other women will still override his want to be faithful to her. Yeah.
Not even that. It can just be a moment. Like I can be with my girl. Everything's good, you know. And then we go to the club, and then one girl walk across. I'm like, what? That's just how I go. Like you just like
this is so discouraging.
This is so discouraging.
It is discouraging, but it's like it's the truth. It's the truth.
Not lying
it's the truth though. It's like I'd rather tell y'all the truth of how men really think.
I've noticed women now are more ruthless with y'all now. Like it's kind of like the women now are reflecting.
But that's not a good idea though, because now it's like at the end of the day, y'all are going to lose more value as y'all get older, because now all these people are trying to get exposed to a lot of different people. Oh, next. Guess what? By the time you turn 30, 34, guess what? You are done. They're not going to talk to you. They're going to talk to guess what?
They want a younger woman.
They want the younger woman now, or they're going to want somebody else better, because guess what? Sorry to say this, but as y'all get older, y'all value go down. As men get older, it don't matter. We can always get lit regardless.
But unless you're just like an old woman, you are always going to be the younger woman. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old is older, but a 40-year-old man or whatever, that's that young woman that he wants. Everybody has their age bracket that they are in.
Like. Yeah, for sure. So that's how I look at it. It's like, we can always like waste 20 years.
I just feel like men,
back.
I just wish they were more like us. Like, just be faithful. Appreciate what you have. Like, why we gotta do this? Why we gotta go through
this? For sure, but that's like sometimes you can't just have best of both worlds. You gotta really like understand. So we know who you are.
Yeah.
But y'all act like y'all don't know who we are. So that's the problem. We know y'all emotional.
Because what we are,
we deal with it.
Is different from what y'all are, what you say cheaters. We don't cheat. That's a whole different ball game that you trying to put men. You saying accept a man for being a cheater, but y'all wouldn't accept us for being cheaters.
We accept y'all for not taking, but we accept y'all for like being the one to just like say, "I'm sorry, baby." No, we wasn't
for
wrong.
being beneficial for y'all.
No, we wasn't wrong. No, but that's a lot to take in as a man.
Two different. You talking about cheating, which is like one of the worst things you can do in a relationship, versus a woman who won't take accountability for being wrong. That's like
but that's how y'all look at it. But we're two different people.
But you think that is something of
exactly
importance.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So the way y'all look at the value, that's why y'all gotta stop being delusional, like I said. Y'all gotta view us as like y'all in our shoes, because we put ourselves in y'all shoes.
In what way do y'all put yourself?
When we say, "Oh, I'ma shut up, I'ma listen," hey baby, when we doing all this extra stuff, because at the end of the day, when we walk out that house, it's war. It's survival mode every day.
Survival mode.
That's how it go. Like, you feel me? So that's just how it go. Like, we go through the worst stuff in the world, and we still come home and try to make sure everything is great. We put on this persona like everything is okay. We still make sure you're okay. We still make sure you're happy. We do all those things as well, but it's like we really battle. We really go through so much stuff.
But what about the women don't? That's home?
But we let y'all go through your emotions. We can't go through our emotions. We can't deal with that. We can't. We don't do it. But then y'all gonna take advantage of that.
That's true.
I see. When he said that,
that is always true. People always take advantage of. So that's why you test them. You test somebody.
A way you will be emotional to your woman to where you feel that she would take advantage.
I wouldn't be emotional to my woman. No, I wouldn't do that. Not no more.
So how do you know that she would take advantage of that if you've never even been in that?
Because she did.
But you said you never been.
I have.
You just said you didn't.
I said I would never. Like I would never. Okay. I would never again.
Forward, so give me an example of what she did to take advantage.
What you mean? I opened up.
You gave her your heart.
Exactly.
And she stepped on.
Took advantage. That's why he said he was heartbroken twice.
So you're scarred.
So that's why he's not.
It's not that I'm scarred. It's just that now I know.
Like you're more cautious. Like I'm not gonna be like that.
I just know the truth.
Oh God.
Let's just be honest. Like I feel like. Not to say it, just like how y'all say that men are cheaters, women are emotional. So women make emotional decisions.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you just gotta you may be in a relationship for 20 years and then today you like, oh, I don't feel happy. Oh, I just don't feel like I'm good enough. And then your friend like, go, girl, you better leave that boy alone. Come on, go out with me. And then you make an emotional decision.
I'm not that friend gonna tell her to leave.
But that's how it goes. That's how it go. Or you go through a situation your so-called your husband, now you taking all his money off of your emotional decision. It's just like that happens all the time. So now at the end of the day, I'm not blind to it. So I know how it go.
Okay.
So we just gotta be mindful of how it go from both ways. It's a crazy world, but eventually, there's definitely a like great woman, but the men's just not ready for them, not yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So
sorry, that took a whole.
Oh yeah, we went deep. We went all. We was all.
Yeah, but that need to be explained because like a lot of people like really like. they really don't know the truth, or like they blind to the truth. They don't want to accept what it really is. Like you really got to accept to what it really is. And then once you accept it, then you will understand who you really need to look for. Because now once you start accepting and once you start understanding it, that's when the puzzles start coming into place. That's when you'll automatically, boom, find your woman, or boom, find your man. That's how it comes once you start understanding how certain people work, because now you're not going to accept certain stuff. And then that's when you're not accepting certain stuff, there's one person going some way find you. That's how it go. A lot of people just not understanding what's going on. That's the problem.
Yeah. Are you currently in a relationship?
No, I'm not looking for no relationship. No, I ain't looking for no relationship. How long
has it been since you got cheated on? Or since y'all broke up?
A year. This is a year now.
So that was your last relationship?
Yeah, this ain't happening no more.
And then I feel like men hurt different than we do. Like we'll get over it no matter what. Like men, it's so much harder for y'all to heal from that heartbreak forever. Like y'all don't forget.
Yeah.
Women will be like, he broke my heart. We'll fall in love again. We'll, men, it's like, that's it. And it usually happens young, like his age. It happens very young, between high school, early 20s. And then it changes their whole dynamic on how they treat women, how they love. It's like, that's it.
Because the ones that cracked was really the good one.
The one that cracked?
Yeah. The one that folded. She folded.
Oh, that's terrible.
She's like, that's terrible. I just say
she folded. Like, you folded. Like, even after all situations, like the worst thing that you can go do is try to get back.
Oh, so she tried to cheat back on you?
She was the good girl
that tried to get back.
That went bad.
That tried to get back.
So you turned her bad.
If she went bad, it's something happened for her to try to get her get back.
Okay, but
what happened?
That's not smart.
But what happened?
So she was just supposed to forgive you and...
No, she was supposed to level up on me and find a man.
So you said she did her get back or whatever. This the girl that was out till 6 a.m.
5 years.
5 years. He was with her for 5 years.
Okay. So what happened with y'all for her to even get that mindset of...
Oh, I was being a kid. Yeah.
So you was doing your thing or whatever.
As a kid, yeah, I was doing dumb stuff. My brain wasn't developed.
And then she finally got sick of it, and she decided.
And she got her she got you.
Yeah, is that
so
cute, though?
That cheating is because now, sir, we're not gonna do this.
No, but like that's not the. But that's why I'm trying to like break down to the world. You don't get no cool points for that. No, what you do is you level up, because you know what the men do.
Way.
They level up, and guess what? Now I'm gonna have a way better woman that's actually going to do exactly, or she's going to be the perfect woman for me, right? I leveled up. That's what I did.
But do you understand that your actions caused an emotional reaction from her?
An emotional reaction?
Do you understand that? Well, just based on what you're saying, because I don't know, that's
no, for
your
sure.
actions is what caused this to even occur. It was your actions, constant actions.
Understood, but I also seen a lot of people back in the day, they still stuck with they man.
Yeah, but were y'all married?
No, we weren't married.
Okay, so y'all not married.
Marriage doesn't really mean a thing.
But do you get what I'm saying though? Like she has to take accountability for her decision. You have to take accountability for your choices also.
No, for sure. That's why
that's all I'm saying.
No, for sure. That's why I still communicate with her. I don't have no hate towards her, because I know I caused it. But at the end of the day, you still did what you did. So it's like, okay, I still got love for you, but I would never be in a relationship with you.
So you would never take her back off that one mistake that she made?
No.
But you did the same thing several times. That's how men, that's how they are. They don't like that.
Why should he? He got so many options. Why would he take it?
It's not about that. It's about the double standard of, he's...
Yeah, but that's what y'all got to understand, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. That's the double standard of a man... I can do what I want, but if you do one thing, you're done.
For sure.
You're over.
But that's what y'all got to understand that. Like, y'all got to really let that sink in.
And I feel like this is a lesson. I feel like this is a lesson for women. That first time, cut him off, because he gonna cut you off.
Clear.
He not sitting there waiting. He not sitting there for you to cheat over and over.
That's when you get expired. Because now you're gonna look for the next, and then look for the next, and then look for the next, and realize, oh shit, they all do the same goddamn thing.
I think there's good guys out there.
Yeah, no, I know a few men who don't cheat.
But
I know a few men who don't cheat.
a few that don't cheat, and it's a few that you didn't see cheat yet.
No, I know a few that don't cheat that are good men.
Yeah. Oh, how would you know that?
Because I've been knowing them for years. Mario, one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like I said, there's always not saying I wish this on anybody, but as a man, we have those moments. It's just,
but that doesn't mean that you would act on it.
But you don't have self-control.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's level of
Discipline.
self-control, but it's like, damn, as you get into a certain point, how much self-control can you get?
Is it really that
What
serious?
the hell?
The more successful you get, how more control can you get?
You have
You
so
can
many
turn
options.
down. I can turn down 1,000, but damn, I think I can turn down 100,000?
But is sex with women that serious? Like, it's that serious?
I mean, it helps us like get to it. Look,
I think it's
look at
the
the-
conquer, the wanting to conquer
because
the
y'all
men
gotta
where they
understand.
just
Y'all are the prize money. You get the money, then you get the power, then you get the woman. Do we not know the 3 rules? Like that's the 3 steps. Like
The money, power.
the
So you
money,
would say
power,
women
woman.
are the prize at least.
The women are the prize.
Okay, good.
Y'all are the prize. That's why when y'all mess up, y'all done. Y'all get the one and done because you're the prize. You're supposed to be kept right here, and then you messed up. Okay, find another prize.
so like a double standard, basically. Like
Yeah, but for
women
sure.
can't do what men can do and still be called a woman, a lady.
For sure, and we
be
can't do what y'all
valued.
do. Same thing.
Mm.
We can't do what y'all do. Y'all can't do what us do. So let's just put that on the table.
Then put on the-
Let's not be like, let's just put it on the table and understand that, because it's like once we understand it, that's when we can find our man. That's when we can find our woman. But it's like if we just not gonna understand it, then but then it's just like you gotta be real on what type of level of man you want. Because if you want that top-notch level man, you gotta understand it's gonna come with
So let me
some
ask
risks.
this. Let me ask this. Do you feel like the saying men are only as faithful as their options is true?
Correct.
Mario, do you believe that?
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't. He
Oh
got
my
not no comment. He
God.
said black men don't
men
cheat.
don't cheat.
He's sticking to it.
That's how I feel like. I feel like, yeah, more options. That's just how I go. You get way more options. But that's what the money do. So that's why I said the more money you get, the more people just DM you, text you, walk up to you. Hey. It's just like, what the hell?
I do feel like the more successful men, this is how this guy explained this to me, and I remember this till this day. He was like, being a man or even a successful man is like putting a woman in a room, putting hundreds of diamonds, just thousands. Just think about all the diamonds and rubies that's just sitting up that you can see, even imagine, and saying, pick one and only one. Can you? That's how he explained
Wow.
a man. Yeah.
You can't.
It's like asking a woman to pick one diamond out of just a bunch. And I'm like,
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
well.
exactly how it is. Because that's why it's like you just gotta. That's why a lot of men, you gotta stay out of where the options is at, because that's when you get more focused. So
like stay at home. Don't even go to the store.
Exactly. That's the men.
curbside pickup.
That's the men that you want to be around. You want to be around the men that's going to be in the gym all the time. You're going to be around a man that don't like going outside. Those kinds of things that don't excite him. That's like the one that you want to get. But guess what? They don't
want those.
They don't want those.
Mhm.
They want them to be flashy. They want to know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't want that man always on his grind, always on his work, always doing
But
this
then
and
it's,
that.
oh, you don't have time for me.
Exactly.
They don't want Russell Wilson.
So I
You gotta be
They
realistic.
do want a Russell Wilson, but
At what
they
age? Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Or after,
Expired.
Or after,
well, it just depends. It just depends on the woman and what she's attracted to. Every
sure.
woman don't want the man with the chain and stuff.
No,
That
for
might not be
sure.
attractive
Or
to
like-
her.
For sure. And they're the ones that get their man.
or she'll get Russell Wilson
Yeah,
after she got
yeah,
dogged
I
out
agree.
constantly, like just dogged out. Then she
Oh,
go,
don't start. 'Cause
That
you
is
better
not
bring up
true.
Sierra. She is worrisome.
That's not
I
true.
mean, he is worrisome. He always talks about Sierra and her situation. Be happy for her that she
Yeah,
found
but-
her
she
night
found her
down
man.
in
She
Armor.
she definitely, but I would never touch that. I ain't gonna
Wait
lie.
a minute.
Lord.
Well, why not? Why not she
You
Sierra?
passed around, man. I ain't
She
gonna
Okay,
lie.
how she been-
Oh
what-
my God, y'all.
Okay, who has she dated?
Number one, you dated Future. That already showed me everything about you.
50 Cent.
Like you already.
That's 3 men.
Yeah, that's three.
3 men that we know of.
That exactly.
But what do you think the everyday woman is going around with only 3 partners?
I'm gonna just keep it real. Those girls that live in that lifestyle, they make a lot of bad decisions. Just saying.
In what life? The Hollywood lifestyle?
Yes, they make a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah.
They live in a fast life.
Yeah.
In a different world.
But
the women in everyday life are sleeping with more than 3 men in their entire lifetime.
Yes. Absolutely.
So just to think that you're not running into a woman who been touched
we ain't. But like that,
not really
that love. It's a level of getting touched.
So what do you feel is too many? Hold on. What do you feel?
Like, because it's
would be
out
too
there
many
in the public eye.
Yeah.
It's just that you getting just like, all right. So like, let's just say if I was a scammer or a trapper. You know where I'm at. I'm outside. I'm trying to get lit. I'm trying to do all that. So guess what? All the girls, I'm seeing so many girls. Now, I met her this day. I met this girl this day. Right. It's the same situation. When you outside, you in that lifestyle, come on. It's like you doing something for sure. And that's 3 that we know. They getting down. And they've been doing it for a long time.
So how many bodies do you feel would be a lot for a woman to have?
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. I don't even want to know. Don't even tell me
don't
how.
Play that like,
don't even tell me.
You're supposed to be a virgin when I meet you. Period.
Yeah, I just don't want to know. Like, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, first of all, I don't want you to have too. I don't want it to be too low. Cause like now, like no disrespect.
What's too low? 3.
Like,
you want experience.
Exactly. Cause then that's gonna really make me cheat.
Lord.
Oh my God.
So you want can't win.
No. I'm just being real because you're not experienced. You're not gonna do the stuff that make me like be like, yo, like you feel me?
So bad sex is a deal breaker.
Yes, that's
but too many bodies is a deal
that's what
breaker.
controls that. If listen, at the end of the day,
at the end of the day,
if she not doing what she need to be doing,
okay,
she gotta do some research, or it's not gonna work out. That's the deal breaker for every man.
You can't teach her.
Listen, it's gonna get to a certain point. Like I can't teach you, and you gotta be experienced. You gotta go through your trial and error.
So Sierra would have too many bodies for you, but
she got too much. She got too much. I said she just can't have too. Like she can't have a little bit. Like not too low.
Wait, what's a little bit? What's a little bit? Like
5?
Yeah, like 5. Like I don't know. Like I don't got a number.
You just want her to have the experience.
She gotta be right.
Pleased in the bedroom, like basically. She gotta have that experience.
Yeah, basically, if she can do that,
however
then she got
it.
Yeah, for sure. As long as it's comfortable, and as long as we got a good connection when we doing it, then we great. But if that's not happening, then I'm sorry. It's just that's the deal breaker for every man. You feel me? If the girl and the connection to that is great, 9 times out of 10 he always gonna be there.
And cheat while he there.
Because that's just what he do.
Lord.
Because it's in his DNA.
That's in his DNA.
We can't win for losing.
We can't do. We neither can we. But we don't. We know we can win. But we accept that we can win. Y'all don't.
We just gotta accept it with you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Remember, they used to be like, I know Rodney. You know, he come in here, he work all day, but I know his raggedy ass go outside and go deal with Miss Parker across the street. But you know what I do? I also make sure I come in here, I wash his goddamn clothes, I cook, I clean for him because I love him.
But you know, a lot of those women cheated back in the day too, right?
No, they did.
Yes,
barely,
they absolutely. Yes, they did.
Barely.
I can run them down.
Barely though.
I promise you.
But
I got a lot of elderly people in my family.
But they stayed.
They cheated. My biological father, his mother, she cheated on her husband and had him. He accepted him. He was his favorite. This is my biological father. He was his favorite. They cheated. I'm telling the women cheated back.
No, for sure.
I can run
for sure.
Run them down.
But
I know them.
But listen, right now it's like it's wild. It's not even.
It's a Wild West now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they vicious. The way they thinking, getting back is cool.
But do you feel that y'all have contributed to the way women are thinking now?
No, y'all been knew that.
No, baby.
They been knew that.
The women now are a reflection of the men.
No, but
they're showing, the women now are showing y'all who y'all are, who y'all have been.
exactly, but that's not a good idea. You know that,
but
right?
do y'all? It might not be. That's it might not be. But do you understand that what has caused that is the mindset that you have right now?
No, it's not. It's not a bad thing though. That's not like our mindset. That's how we were created. You gotta get mad at God then.
No,
I know.
Because that's how we created. Because if you ask every man or everything or why he did that, he can't give you no real reason. Why? Because it's him. He don't have no real reason why he did that.
It's a reason. He saw what he liked. He saw what he wanted. He saw that body, saw that pretty face, and he chose to make a decision to do it. Right?
Exactly.
That's a choice. So he know why he did it.
Yeah, but like, it's just like I said,
it's not acceptable.
It's definitely not acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
But you just gotta be real. You gotta be real. How long we been in this world?
You're gonna go
and
find
y'all
another man, and he gonna cheat on you anyway. So why?
Exactly.
And then
it's a high percent chance.
And you're gonna go, and he's gonna cheat on you.
High percent chance. High percent chance again. Another high percent.
It's a
percent.
revolving cycle.
It's a revolving cycle. And then guess what? You're gonna turn 34, 35, 36, 37, and be like, wow. I ain't got no man.
But I think that women nowadays are actually becoming okay with being single than putting up with a man that is gonna constantly cheat.
They are, which is also not a bad idea. But then there's also ways of men thinking or knowing that you got passed around because you're single.
That doesn't mean
that literally don't make sense.
There's no correlation there.
If you're single, your value is gonna go down. We talk.
But the
we
woman
know
you want to be in a bed with you have been passed around for her to have the experience that. Yeah,
but not no. I said she just need to be experienced.
How do she get the experience?
She's gonna. But this is what I'm saying, right? I don't even want to know the body count, so I'm not even putting a number in it. You know what I'm saying? But word around, it's going to come around letting you know, like, yo, I ain't the one.
But if she comes experienced, you wouldn't automatically think that her body count is high.
Okay, it don't. All right, so this is what I mean by experience. So experience, you can have, all right, let me do this over. You can be experienced at probably 3 bodies. You know what I'm saying? You probably can be experienced. You kind of been in a relationship with this person, a relationship with this one and another one. So it's like a body count really don't matter about the experience. But yeah, it really, the body count really don't matter about the experience because some probably, you may just be good your first time.
Some just got it, huh?
Somebody
it's in the blood.
Yeah, maybe. So I don't know. I just don't feel like, I just feel like we just gotta be real with ourselves at the end of the day. Like I tell you right now, I don't want to be a cheater. I don't think it's cool. I don't think no men think it's cool to cheat.
Do you feel bad?
Yes, we do feel bad.
Okay.
We feel bad. We talk to her, be like, bro, like, you know how many times I talk to my man, I'm like, bro, like, stop cheating, bro. Like, just stop. He like, bro, I know, bro. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have those talks with our homies. Like, bro, stop. Just stop doing it. And he try and listen, but it's like he just can't get it together. We just can't get it together. Can't get right.
Mario, any input in this over here?
He's already at that level to where that's the see, like at that age, I'm already I'm put up.
Okay, I got
I'm put up. So that's why I'm saying we need to y'all have a crunch time. We don't. We don't have a crunch time. We can find our wife at 50.
That's true.
I understand that.
We ain't got no crunch time. So it's like, that's why it's like, y'all gotta really like sit down and understand, because now the ratio of y'all not being not y'all, but like women being in a relationship is gonna be very, very slim now. the percentage was gonna go super down because now they feel as though I'm gonna do what I want. You gonna do this? I'm gonna do that back. All this other stuff. And guess what? Now the men is becoming more wise and more.
But it's
wise.
a lot of men who stay after that woman has cheated. They just don't let people know.
Sucker.
Yeah.
They
Stay too. Not all of them.
He's a sucker.
Oh my God.
Not all of them, but men,
He a sucker.
they'll
No.
stay too.
He a sucker.
They just gonna be quiet
So
about
then
it.
what about the women who accept the fact that the man cheated, but then it's constantly being brought up?
She's a sucker.
If,
Okay.
she ain't no sucker. She down. She's gonna stay down for her man because at the end of the day, yeah, he got some problems, but at the end of the day, he really doing what he gotta do.
But cheating is not a part of the ups and the downs.
It's not.
Where is
Well,
So
y'all
if you had- let me ask
y'all
you-
can't be y'all can't date no man then. Like I feel like y'all.
So when you do have let's say when you do have kids later on, your daughter, are you gonna teach her the game like you talking? Are you gonna be
teach her. I'm
blunt
let
with
her.
her like no matter who you with, he gonna cheat. So just stay.
I'm not gonna say it like that, but like I'm gonna let her understand like who we are as a man. Like I'm
So
gonna
if
let
she
her
came
know.
to you like, Daddy, he just keep cheating on me, and she crying.
What is your
Are you
advice
gonna
to her?
tell her to, you know what, baby? No matter where you go, you're gonna deal with that. So you just need to. Stay.
If he's a bad man,
no, let's say he providing.
he's a
but
good
he
man.
cheats,
He's a
but he
good man.
cheats and she hurts. She calls you crying a lot because he cheat like a dog. But he
I
got
don't
the bread.
I'm not telling nobody to talk to a man that cheats like a dog. I'm saying a man that just let's just say he cheated probably one time in the 4 years of those in that relationship. I'm not saying he out here going crazy.
So you do agree that if a man is a constant cheater, that woman should leave?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
okay.
No,
okay.
I don't.
Well, there
Because
we
we
go,
were
'cause I
feeling
was
like,
confused.
yeah, we
Oh,
were
no,
feeling
no,
like,
no,
you
I'm
going
not
every
saying
month,
it
we
like
got a new
that.
body, and
No,
like,
I'm not saying it
they
like
paying
that.
the bills, we gonna
But I'm
stay,
saying like it's a chance that he will like mess up.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Maybe 10 years later, 20 years later.
Yeah, you know, I was
I'm not
feeling a
saying
little-
that like no, I'm not.
dang,
No,
ruthless.
nobody should be
pH
dealing with no
balance
man that just out
gone.
here. That's the rapper lifestyle. That's
Yeah.
that's that type of lifestyle.
Got
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I wouldn't talk to Sierra
Because
Mhm.
she's been
And
in that.
She was in
and
the
that-
lifestyle.
and that
entertainment
lifestyle. That's what I'm
industry,
saying.
passed around.
That's that type of.
Okay.
I'm talking about like the real.
I got a little clarity.
Thanks for the-
that
Yeah,
9 to 5 worker.
Okay, I'm like,
The
now.
9 to 5 worker. That's he do his thing. He probably messed
I
up
do
one
agree.
time,
Some
one or
people
twice.
need a second chance. They may have
Okay.
messed up, you know. I get
Yeah.
that, but I was confused.
Yeah,
But
I'm
thank
thinking
you
like,
for
Oh
all
no,
the
we
time?
ain't no dogs. We ain't
I'm
no
like,
dogs.
ooh.
The that's
That's
a
a
different.
hour right there.
That's a little boy.
Okay.
That's a little boy. That's a little boy.
Okay.
That's a little boy. If he out here chasing,
Yeah.
that's a little boy. Like
Okay.
I'm, you already
Okay,
know.
okay,
like
okay.
go ahead, because I don't.
I'm thinking
like
he
I said,
talking
I
about
don't
the kind that's
chase.
just chasing, just
No, that's like where your money at?
Okay.
You out here chasing
Okay.
females, where your bread
So,
at?
But
with your
he already said
situation-
that, though. He already said that you get the power, the money, and then you get the
Yeah.
So he already
what they got to do
No, he
with
did
chasing
not,
a bunch of
because-
tail.
You not chasing them.
So you messed up, and then she retaliated. That's why you can't take her back.
Yeah,
You
that's
messed up
over.
one time. She didn't.
But
give
how
you
many
a
times
second
did you
chance.
mess up, honestly speaking?
Probably like she called me one time.
Oh, okay.
So it was that one time
Caught
she
you
caught you
one
one
time.
time,
Yeah,
but how many times did you?
probably like 3 times.
Okay. I knew he
That's
was
a
gonna
lot,
say 3.
sir.
I knew
5
he was gonna
years?
say 3. I knew he was gonna say 3.
And she cheated one time, and that's it. But you
That
cheated
shit
3 times.
over. That's over.
But she only knew about the one.
Yeah, she only knew about the one.
But not the other 2.
No, for sure
Okay.
no. That's why I said
Yeah.
you gotta know. You can get caught one time, but you can cheat.
Let's-
Not saying, but I'm saying like
No.
there's times where you may only get caught one time though. That's just, you know. Listen, I'm out here just letting people know what it really is behind closed doors, because a lot of people they try and act blind to those doors. You gotta know what's going on, because once you know what's going on, once you know the truth, that's when you'll find your real man.
I don't think women are oblivious to what you said. We know. We've been knowing.
Y'all know, but then y'all act
You
like
know.
y'all don't know. Y'all let y'all emotions get carried away.
But the same way you left her after cheating one time, we also have the right to feel some type of way because y'all cheat.
And it
For
takes
sure.
So
time
to think
heal.
that we supposed to just be like, oh, whatever, he can cheat, but you can't take
But we the
it, it's
prize, y'all
crazy.
not.
Who the prize?
We
Yeah,
are.
I
Y'all?
was surprised.
You just said
You said
that
y'all the
women.
prize?
No, like y'all are like y'all are the prize in a specific to the point where it's like we always want y'all. in that level.
But y'all
we
are
are
prized in what way?
We control the world. We are y'all never built anything. Like this wouldn't, if we vanish, y'all cannot do this. Y'all cannot build
But if
this.
we vanish, there would be no life.
Huh?
We procreate.
Right.
Like we are.
No, that's true.
Y'all could build all day,
that's true,
but we procreate.
Like, y'all, but that's okay. That's true. But that's why God made women and men. That's the truth. So, but what I'm saying is we are the ones that.
Y'all are the muscle behind life, and basically.
Yes. If somebody come in here right now, y'all expect us to take care of the situation.
Because we're the prize. So you got to protect the prize.
No.
That's true. That's
not
true, girl.
No,
that
because
is true. That makes sense.
Exactly. So if we out here sacrificing everything that we got to do, we feel like we the ones. Because at the end of the day, if y'all get lit and y'all get rich and y'all get to a certain level, men not really chasing y'all for real. Some men is really like intimidated for girls that really got on a certain level.
Money. Unless they got the money.
But if the man, all the girls chasing, scratching around, DMing you, texting you, all this, all the time, when you that level. Because at the end of the day, now you at that level, they can't tell you nothing. Oh, you not rocking with my movement? Oh, bye. That's how we act. Oh, you not? All right, bye. Because we know once you get to that level, once you focus on yourself, you're the prize for sure.
But don't you think that at that level, most of the women are coming not after you as a man necessarily, but for the lifestyle, for the...
They coming at the lifestyle for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. But then out of that, but now you get to really differentiate. Like you get to really see which one is for you though. That's when you gotta really know which one is for you.
You gonna find your person and change your mind.
Because you're gonna find that one that's gonna sit you down at the end of the day, because you're the prize. You're able to get what you want. You can build your girlfriend now. Once you at that certain position, you can build your girlfriend.
Build them and y'all still cheat.
So. Exactly. They gonna cheat you no matter what.
No, but at that time you don't got cheat now.
You gonna cheat because guess what? It's the chase, it's the thrill, it's the new booty.
But then at a certain time, like at a certain time, and as you get into that next level, your brain started changing. Like the way you think is different once you start getting to another level. Like I said, the way I was thinking at a poverty level to where I think now is differently. So now as I get over to another level, my way of thinking is gonna be different as well. So it's just as you keep getting to the next level, your brain start changing. If you seeking different information, if you finding who you are as a person, that's when you start to really like sit down. It's just like it's all dependent on finding yourself. That's what the most successful people are, the people that know who they are. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like
I agree with
at the age as you get into that next level, you are slowly finding yourself. So then you are slowly stop doing the dumb shit. So that's just what it is. So it's just like the level of person that you're talking to. But then if you go into that outside crowd, them niggas, they ain't never changing. They still little boys. It's just all depending on the level that you want to get to. Because at a point, like you think I'm just gonna want to be trying to talk to this girl? No, I want to be in the crib, have her. We just building at a certain point. That's what I want in my life. I really don't want to be wanting no girls and doing all that. I ain't got time to be chasing this girl, looking at this girl, and do all that. That's too much.
He just want a quick booty call.
In and out.
I just want some, for real. That's how I look at my life right now. It's sad to say, but it's a little booty call and that's it.
Because you're really not in a place to even give that type of love to another woman.
I'm trying to get to that level.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to that next level for real. And it's like, eventually, I don't know. I wouldn't say I can't find her, but it's like, that's why I said, when you doing the stuff that you gotta do, y'all may crash into each other. So it's just all depending on, what it is, so it's just all just like, it's gonna happen for sure. Like manifestation. I know I'm gonna find me one. That's why I'm not even tripping. But like, I'm here to tell the people on how I'm gonna find my woman, so you should do the same. For real.
Let's stop right there, y'all.
Okay.
Everybody shout your Instagram handle.
Bamceo, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Bamceo.
At Miss Turner, MISSS 3 S's .Turner.
B with the T, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Jenna Keeper, JENAKEEPER.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a nice day.
Thank